right, welcome back, Smoke Circle Podcast, episode 9. And we have our first guest in the building. It's Lee, the man we shout out every episode.
We love Lee. Shout out Lee.
Tilt that mic towards you a little bit.
Got you.
Perfect.
Yeah, he's the guy.
You're sounding good. He's sounding
here,
good.
y'all. The man of the hour.
The man we're waiting on his birthday every episode.
Every episode.
One of the episodes they got my birthday right, so I'm pretty glad about that. Glad to be on here, all that, etc. And
We're glad to have you, Lee.
Yeah,
It's always a
I
pleasure.
think it's just like a good glad circle, and I'm glad about that.
Yeah, good smoke circle. That's what the podcast is for.
Shit, good innuendo. Shout out podcast.
Yeah, shout out the podcast. Fuck. But, we're here. We don't have much to talk about as always, but we're going to go off the tip of the iceberg and see where it starts us.
I was just preaching to Ryan that I'm going to start giving him socials to link in other than just a Twitch that I don't even log on.
No, I've been
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I just told him. I just told him because I have to make all that stuff. It's just, I'll get to it.
You're going to make an Instagram. You're going to be able to have a link tree. Basically, that's what I do. Is I just have a link tree because then you click. People are lazy, and that is so. I'm gonna also get a bong rip in, but people are lazy and they only need one place to click. So when they click my link tree, and if you try it in the socials tab, you literally see everything. So you got organic for the sponsors. You got the Smoke Circle Podcast, my YouTube shit, my Instagram, my Twitch. So whatever form of entertainment you like, long form, short term content, there you go. That's how you kind of direct everybody of every viewership.
Funnel it all down.
That's simplified.
No, it's so simple.
Yeah.
So
everybody
simple.
likes something that's concise,
Right.
Yeah.
Less work.
People won't go the extra length of does he have a Twitch? Let me go try and find it.
Right. What's his
If
name?
you just click the social, be like, oh, he has a Twitch. Oh, he has a podcast. Oh, he has this. Damn.
Right.
So you gotta kind of structure it like that, and that's where I'm even I know the people that know Elijah, they're gonna watch it for him. So they're gonna click and see
pretty
he does this, and that.
I do a lot of stuff.
Do you have a lighter on you?
You have one. You're sitting on it then.
Oh, here, dude. There's two right here. I'm so blind. All right,
Virginia weather, bro.
Hey.
I'm looking outside the window and I'm just like,
Bro.
What the hell?
74 degrees
Bro,
out.
what the friggity
It's
frack?
better be cold in West Virginia, right?
It was supposed to rain today, like you were saying, yeah, but
It's raining right now, I
74
think.
Yeah.
and
Bro,
so windy.
So, dude, the wind was
Yeah.
so nice, though. I was able to skate today. It was perfect.
Oh man,
It
I
was
miss
perfect.
skating.
Bro,
It's been so long since
bro,
I've done
today I bombed it. A little mini hill, and I was just like, I was like, what the fuck? I got the little speed wobbles, got scared for my dear life. I stuck it out. I just started cutting it. I learned that as I got older. I was like, can't fuck around.
that. You still ride on your penny board or?
The nickel, yeah.
Or
I don't have a real
It's a penny board to him.
It's a
yeah, to be honest.
That's funny. No, literally. My foot cover, it's so sad.
I gotta find it though.
Dude, I want to start biking. Biking's so fun.
What?
You had a penny board?
Yeah, I had an actual the penny
Biking,
board.
Elijah? Yeah.
I would like to go biking too, guys.
I have
That's
my bikes.
definitely
You
the
saw
need.
my
I
bikes.
saw all
almost took
three
one.
last
We
night.
should go biking.
That's
Yeah.
got to be the next thing we do, honestly.
We should
Hey, I mean,
biking
in some
vlogs.
teaser forms, that is the next thing we'll do, But, that's for a later
Hint.
date. But, yeah, no. Also, even just, I want to go on, trails and shit. And my girl has a bike. She has a beach bike, though.
I
Is
will
one
take
of her
that.
bikes down in the garage.
Yes, it's the
It's-
blue jump.
2 of them, though,
Uh-huh.
because she got a free one on the neighborhood, Facebook shit.
Really?
So I don't know if she wants to use that as an off-road. I'm sure she would just use it if she needed something. Because I was like, yeah, you can't ride a beach bike in all instances of I have a hybrid mountain street bike. So you can kind of take it on the trails and then you can ride it in the street. Where hers is a cruiser where it's you're just cruising to the beach, going to the store, which is great because that's
I
why she
bet,
got
I
it.
bet.
But you couldn't take it on like a trail and like heavy rock. Like that's just
Murder that poor bike.
Yeah. So like,
Poor bike.
I also want to go fishing though. I don't know why.
Dude,
I don't know if I'll
so
like
fun.
it, but like I
Fishing
just
is
want to
so
smoke,
fun.
relax, and fish. Like that's.
You've been going to like this lake near where you
Hey,
live.
hey, hey.
I want to go on a boat.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's government
Yeah,
secret.
don't give the spots out.
You're
But
right.
I want to go on a boat.
On boat would be nice.
Yeah, like
I wanted to
and,
go on
like,
a cruise.
like Red Dead, just like sit there.
King of Red Dead tier.
Not even fishing rods. Like have like in the Bernstein Bears, have like the fucking stick in the
Do you have
rope.
it on PC?
You're right.
That's what I thought. I need at least one person in the comment just to be like, or the comments just to be like, Ali, take Ryan's offer and just buy RAM. That's it. That's all he has to say. Just somebody, one person.
I just need a small loan.
A small loan of $30 to buy some
You know,
RAM at the cheapest
and then,
Ace
and then 200
part
for
store.
the rest.
Then once he
Yeah,
once he
that
does
is-
that,
200 for the rest, which I'm willing to loan shark to you because I
this
don't
is
need
this
the
is
money
Ali.
straight
This
up.
is Ali. The best guy in the world. The boy.
You guys.
And then guess what? What we're gonna do is we're gonna get him that PC, and then we're gonna have him playing Halo on a competitive level, and then we're gonna have him building video games with me. We could do that.
Sounds
But
like
I
a
want
plan.
to try and get you guys on that squad game that I was telling you about. Dude, I play
would
this
love
like
that, Lee.
I'm a loser in the sense of like I kind of like this is like my nerd sense of what games I go towards. Is it's a large scale, like double the size of like a battlefield map, and it's like a strategic army like shooter game where it's like you get like maybe 2-3 kills a game, but you're like more like setting up defensive bases, doing mortar stations. Like it's like a large scale battle, and it's called squad. So there's like commanders, squad leaders. Everyone has a different role, whether you're like grenadier, and they're like all realistic to like what the today's
If
government
you think
is.
about it, it's like Battlefield, but like 300 times like more realistic.
Sounds cool.
Like it's like you have to
Did
use
you guys-
coordinates and be like squad leader this.
Did you guys play that latest Battlefield 2025?
Yeah,
How was it? I
they're
heard it was
changing
like-
it up now, and they're
I
trying.
heard they're about to make
fix
it free to play,
Yeah.
which is even funnier because if they do that, then I would love to get back on it because then we could have not just
Yeah.
us.
John's on there too. That's what I always wanted to play with.
I know. I need to update
Yeah.
it. I do need to play though.
But it's not crossplay yet.
It is,
Is it?
wasn't it? It's it's
Um,
crossplay. Like you need the new Xbox.
That's what I'm thinking, maybe.
No, deadass. But that's what he has. He has the new one, right? Believe so.
I don't know.
Believe
I haven't
so.
heard too much about it besides like who's developing that game.
Oh,
Because you used to work on the Halo games.
yeah. No.
Yeah,
Game was good overall, but
It's
it was just like
small glitches here and there that would like be so tedious.
It's also like the maps. I think I felt like I kept playing the same map, so we were stuck
We
in that
should have
one
played
mode.
the other maps.
Yeah, so I
of,
do
like,
take
for
blame
the
on
other
that.
mode.
They had, like the
Yeah.
old battlefields and all that in there, which was pretty cool. Just
Apparently
never
that
did
was the more popular mode too.
which is crazy.
It's like hybrid battlefields of like there's
Right.
like
That's
Yeah.
kind of the problem I had with Halo. Is just I feel like it got boring because there isn't anything else to do in it besides the bare bones stuff they have in it. You know.
But
Yeah.
I just saw this interview with that guy, one of the developers, I believe.
Oh, maybe Joseph Staten.
Yeah, and he was talking about like how they're really trying to listen to the community.
Yeah.
And I was like, I respect that. I prefer them because they did that. Like the Halo graphics really changed from when they first announced it to when the game came out. Huge difference. And I respected that because it's like I'd rather you not rush that.
A lot of their problems, I feel like, comes from the fact that they have like a huge community to just. They're just like
Left and right.
reacting,
Yeah, I
you
get
know what
that.
I mean?
I get that. You can't please everybody, so you're
Uh-huh.
gonna have feedback. You're gonna have that hate. You're gonna have this. I get that.
And it'd be
So
getting
it's like,
intense sometimes. I
Oh, it
believe
does, bro. And if you think about it, like, just imagine you create a game that you enjoy playing, and your friends enjoy playing, your friends' friends enjoy playing. Like, you just created a video game with like zeros and ones and shit. You know, that's pretty cool.
That shit is definitely
So
insane to think
I
about.
believe we could do this, Lee.
What's the type of game you want to make?
stoner game. No, I'm kidding.
He's
You
not
should throw
invited. No, but
little weed in there.
oh, for sure. You know, like I like. Dang, what kind of video games are like?
Because you'd have to definitely think smaller scale if it's a 2-man team.
2-man team.
You'd have to think either we'd have to use an engine that's already out there, like we
Just
could
use
buy.
Unreal
a
I was gonna
license.
say
Yeah.
We
Unreal.
could buy a license to Unreal or Unity. I think Unity's free, and other stuff like that.
But I would love to just sit one because I have ideas. I have so like I feel like I could even do like a show, like a TV show.
Would you want to
You know
start
what I
out
mean,
with
bro?
a 2D? Yeah, me too. I would love to do something.
You know
like
what I
a
mean?
2D
I
show.
feel like we could just sit and talk
like
and write.
just skits and stuff. That's
Goofy.
actually you guys ever seen the show It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Those guys, those three guys, Glenn, Mac, Dennis, and Charlie. Those three made that show themselves, pitched it to FX, and it's just been,
Ran with
they
it?
were ran. They
Yeah.
wrote I think like the first 5 seasons probably themselves.
That's actually pretty dope.
And now they have a podcast together, just talking about they're rewatching the entire series. It's
What?
legitimately.
That's actually kind of
That's
hard.
cool.
It's legitimately cool, and they're just 3 dudes who've just been friends for the longest time, and it's kind of wholesome.
Does it have a laugh track in there?
The show or
Yeah,
the
the show.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's kind of
I'm
darker
sorry,
humor.
Yeah. I can't watch. I notice I can't watch shows with laugh tracks anymore. I grew out of it.
You know what's funny is that you take those laugh tracks out of those shows, and,
And
they're
they're
just
not
completely
funny.
uncomfortable.
They're awkward.
It's
It's
so super awkward.
But if you think about it, you're also listening to people who probably aren't alive, which is even more wicked.
Yeah, I always.
They
do
Which
record-
is
that.
even more
They
wicked.
recorded that one laugh track in the 50s.
No,
used it
like
forever.
dead ass. That's probably what.
Well, it's the same.
Like who laughs like that? How does everybody laugh?
Well,
Like,
they
you know what I
do.
mean?
Sometimes
they do have live. They do. I'll
audiences,
give
and
them
they'll be
that.
like, applause.
Aww, that's really be killing me, bro. I'll be like, no way.
Can you imagine
man.
being? They probably hire a bunch of people who will actually just mainly take up, but then they'll actually try and get the audience to do it.
Yeah.
I feel like.
You
for
guys
sure.
ever try to rewatch those shows that you liked back in the day, like How I Met Your Mother? I've not watched that in so
No.
long.
Really, bro? The most recent, back in the day show I watched is My Wife and Kids. I love that show.
That one.
But they do have a laugh track, but I can take that.
I can't, dude.
Bro, it's just that they're so stupid because I laugh with the laugh track.
Yeah.
Every time. Every time, it's so
Sometimes
much good
maybe
humor.
it works. Dude.
Yeah.
Maybe it does.
It's harder with shows like Friends. Friends, I feel is the easiest
really-
example they have for
Friends.
weird,
Laugh
just
tracks.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, 'cause I tried watching
completely
it.
uncomfortable without a laugh track.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's.
Rachel. I hated Ross.
I
How do
mean,
you fumble the bag?
With Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer
Didn't Brad Pitt do that too?
Don't get me
In real life?
Don't get me started on that guy.
Brad Pitt.
He fumbled the bag with Angelina Jolie. That's the biggest fumble I've seen.
Jennifer Aniston and Angelina Jolie. But he's hanging out with Frank Ocean. He's hanging out with Frank Ocean.
Which is wicked.
he's a big fan or something.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure,
it's
for
cool. It's weird.
I ain't
seeing
got with Frank
celebrities
Ocean.
Like that.
Yeah, Frank Ocean seems dope.
I can sing.
I'll be the boyfriend.
I feel like a lot of people think they could hang out with him, but you gotta definitely be a certain person to open up to all aspects.
I like vegans. My sister's a vegan.
I feel like
my sister.
you would have a good time hanging out with Tyler the Creator.
I think I would too.
Yeah.
I like Tyler.
You guys would get on, I feel.
I like Tyler.
Yeah.
Tyler's cool.
But I could see in a weird universe like you and me how we have the same energy of
Rick and Morty.
you guys would not like each other in the first instance, and then
we'd be friends.
Yeah,
For
you know what I
sure.
mean? Because apparently that's how I saw a video of him and Gunna, and dude, I didn't think Tyler would like Gunna, but he also was like, yeah, I hated you at first. And then after a while, I was like, he's pretty funny.
I feel like something like that happened with him and A$AP Rocky too.
Yeah.
Before they became the tightest two.
That was real early on too, as well as when A$AP and Tyler. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was kind of in that same aspect of A$AP was more of a street,
Mhm.
like ascending from like Harlem and shit, and then you have Tyler who's making all this.
Yeah,
like,
it was.
different
It's
style.
still weird to think about the own lane that they kind of like created back then.
Yeah,
Like,
they
we
went
were
in their
middle
own
school,
direction, and they're
just-
still here.
How different they were as
Yeah.
rappers on Future as a whole.
Everybody's different direction. But then if you think about it, it's kind of like everybody in real life. When they were all together, we were all together. If you think about it, then it's like as they grew up, we grew up. And as we grew up, we all chose different paths.
You know.
Real shit. But somehow we all
Yeah.
kind of stuck together.
Well, I
That
mean,
too.
you see where it started,
How many years?
When was
Third-
it third grade?
13,
When we were
14?
9.
but
So-
Elijah has disappeared a few times
From when?
since in that span of time.
Where'd I go?
Like you moved and shit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like you
So-
lived in like South Carolina or
No.
North Carolina, Florida, or
Never.
something like that.
Somewhere down there.
Florida.
Yeah,
North
of course.
Carolina.
One of those
Florida.
southern
Oregon.
states.
Yeah, I was in Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, Florida
Yeah,
baby,
Florida.
100%.
Yeah.
Born and raised, Florida,
Oregon.
Florida, baby.
South Carolina, North
Florida.
Carolina.
Washington State.
Georgia.
But,
TSU
My mom just asked me to move down there. Actually,
To Florida?
no,
to South Carolina.
Atlanta.
Really? Is your mom out there now?
No, she wants to.
I don't
More power
know.
to her.
That's
That's
a
what
whole
I'm
other-
saying. I'm like, whoa, but I'm like, I do it. I just gotta graduate.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I gotta bring something down there. You know, I can't.
Yeah.
But I'm scared
get a
because-
solid plan.
But it's not anytime. Well, not anytime soon. It's next year. She's trying to buy. But it's like.
You don't got to rush though. You can.
But
let
no,
her
that's what I'm
settle
saying. Let
things
her
down
settle, come
and
down.
then be
That's
like,
also what I
okay.
was thinking. But
Yeah, you could always just like, do you have to move with her?
no. But I would hate to see my mom go down there alone. You know, it's like
Yeah.
that's T-Dog. That's my nigga. You know.
True.
But I don't know. I would definitely stay with her for a minute.
I mean,
and
yeah,
then
you're
fly
gonna
back, you know what I'm
move
saying?
from her eventually.
Right.
Like, you were even thinking about because when I was talking
I
about
wanna
moving
move-
to LA,
I want to move to Washington.
you wanted to move like, and that would even be close to where I could just streamline it up, and then you
Right.
could even just vice versa come back
I
down
would
and
definitely
forth.
come down to Florida.
California's a
Not
fucking
Florida,
country though, so if you're in Washington, that's like
I fly.
you might
I
as well
fly.
fly.
No, I would never
Yeah.
drive.
No.
You would have to pick me up every
I
time.
mean, bro, but California
He
is
would
so
have to
beautiful
pick
in
me
the
up
sense of
every
like
time.
there's 7 climates in that whole entire state.
Oh,
That's
like,
one of
that
the.
sounds like.
That would be one of the reasons why I'd want to go to California.
Desert.
Is just because it's like
Hey,
what?
you gonna go to California with me? We're going in June. I just thought about that. I just invited him. Do you want to go?
We're gonna make a business
How long is
trip
the
out
trip?
of it.
June 22nd till the.
It's a weekday, so I'm off.
28th.
But we're
Yeah,
gonna make a
'cause-
business trip
Because
out of
my
it.
sister's friend's getting married, and my sister can't fly alone. So I'm flying out there, but they're gonna have the wedding, and I'm gonna have a couple days just to hang out in
Fucking-
California.
That wouldn't be half bad. The last time I went was like probably 2 years ago.
Never been. In
We're going to
California.
San Francisco. San Diego. No, wait, no, damn. What I
San
said?
Diego.
San
Oh,
If we're
okay.
going to San
I was
Francisco,
about
I
to
shit
say.
my pants.
My
San
fault.
Fran was where
My
my brother's
girlfriend would
at.
probably
Dyslexic.
hang me from a.
We
fucking
could drive
sign.
there. No, I'm playing.
Check out Comic Con, bro. We could check
Are
out
you kidding?
Comic-Con.
I'll actually buy tickets right now.
Well, let's figure out when
You
that is.
No, I would
the
love to go to
craziest
Comic-Con.
people are gonna
Dude.
be
And let's just go dress like normal
San Diego
people.
Comic Con.
Because what do normal people dress like?
We have to make a video out of that.
Yeah,
Anime
can we-
characters.
Can we dead ass dress up though?
We gotta
Oh,
like.
it's-
I
Yeah,
would
but we
be-
can't blend
I
in
would
It's
be
with them.
July
Scooby.
21st.
Or we
to the
could. We
24th.
should blend in with them.
Let's take a second trip.
Do y'all
to
want to take a
California.
second trip to California? No, dead ass. Or y'all want to wait till that day?
I mean,
'Cause
I'm gonna be.
When's
Or
the
what about-
wedding?
Fuck the wedding. We could just go.
Oh, okay. Why not?
Why not?
I mean, shit. I'd clear all the
That'd be
details. We'll
fun.
see, we'll
That would
see.
be. Or can we just go somewhere? You know what I mean? I just want to go somewhere.
What if we drove there?
I don't.
Should I mention the Pennsylvania situation? With Todd?
No.
Okay.
We love you, T, but we're not.
We
trying.
love you,
We're
T.
not going to Penn State. It's
I'm trying-
so
We're
dead out
figuring
there.
out. We're figuring
We
it
will
out.
make a trip. I promise.
Yeah, we'll make
We're
a trip,
figuring
but
it
it's
out.
not at the top of our list. I'll promise you.
All right, maybe not his list, but it's like second.
It's definitely
to
on the
third.
top of my
It's
list.
like-
second to
It's
third
like
for me.
in those
I love
realms
you.
of like, you know, it's up there,
It's
but
de-
it's like I got a couple of trips where I'm like,
I've just been
definitely do
like
that.
so busy, and I've been trying to focus
I have
on
to
like
save
getting
money,
my
live
stuff
better,
done.
Walmart.
Exactly. Like
No
same
gas.
same
Yeah.
thing. Like
You got,
I
yeah.
don't have a job. I'm trying to get these certifications.
He's
That's just taking up
grinding.
so much of my fucking time.
And I'm gonna
And, you
put this
know-
out there. I'm gonna put this out there.
So-
Ali is getting buff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys
No.
know my situation. I'm like, yeah, I gotta save some money now. Oh shit! What was that?
He broke his neck.
This.
You broke
My
my
fault.
table.
His
No, I'm kidding.
what's it called?
I thought the table was gonna fall earlier when it moved down a little, but I think you fixed it. What were you gonna say?
Nipple butter ice cream mayonnaise.
When are you gonna download Destiny 2 and play with me and Lonnie?
He doesn't like us, bro.
When are you
I already
gonna
t-
download
and
it
keep in
and
mind,
play
I
with
already
me?
told him what you said.
He did.
You said
He did tell me, but
I don't want to play it, bro. It's not
I
my
wanted
game.
to
I was like,
confront him on camera.
When you get my
Cameras
PC, I'll play Destiny. How about that?
Whoa, that's a big bolt.
You dead ass.
Imagine he
$30 of RAM.
$30 RAM only. You go babysit
I didn't even
somebody's
say
cat.
buy when you get it,
Mhm.
because you can owe me in the future when you have a nice job.
Ali's gonna rebuild a. You could call this your dynasty PC, right?
This is like
It
the
started
starter.
it. I was going to say your
This is
starter.
what like starts.
And it runs like he was running Call of Duty pretty smooth. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Not gonna hold you.
All right.
I know you don't play COD,
low
but like
key.
that's a high demanding
And for
game.
what it
And
was,
Halo isn't even as high demanding, but
Word.
Halo does look.
it
Beautiful.
could probably handle Halo,
No,
but
that's
on
what I'm saying.
low settings, very
Not
low.
like low.
But then you just look for parts as through you out. You get them.
Literally, and you upgrade as you go. That's how I was able to build my computer. I had base parts. Then over the time I started saving money. I think the best grab was the graphics card.
Dude, if he actually plays with us
Yeah, no, that would
and
be
gets
cool.
the DLCs, then
Yeah,
fuck
get
yeah.
it.
All right.
You have to get it.
Where do I buy this RAM from?
Any
We
PC
can go
part.
to.
All right, I'll just we can go to Micro Center. But I'll
Yeah,
talk to my
'cause I
brother
wanna
about
get
it because
a
he
new-
might have some spare.
I was gonna say I want to do.
You could literally get some cheap shit. That's what I was saying this whole time. It literally is like,
All right, but you guys heard it here first.
$20.
He's gonna play Destiny with us and get all
and
the
you're gonna get
DLCs.
Squad 2. That's also on the deal. You both are gonna get
All right.
Squad then.
Whoa,
Is
I'm
that-
not a part of this deal because I don't get nothing out of it.
Is that a
You're
free
both
play
gonna
game?
get
You're
what? You
spending
wanted to
money.
try that
Okay.
game. You were like, "Oh, this seems interesting because it is
I'll
modern."
try. You said I can try it at your house. I was like, I'll do that.
Yeah, but I don't know. It'd be kind of hard to teach you without me being in there with you.
That's what I'm saying. I'd try in your house. You'd be
Uh,
right next to me.
Let's see how much it is. Because it's not okay. It's not a like I'll show you. We'll watch some videos after this maybe if you have some time. But it's not a heavy on the graphics game. So like my PC that you're gonna run is gonna run it perfectly. It's gonna even look good at like high settings maybe too. But it
Yeah,
like
it didn't look like it was high demanding.
no, but it's like it's just fun in the sense of like there's so much teamwork involved if you get in a good server. Because I remember when you joined my stream, it was just
I
the
was watching
stupidest
the
shit.
goofiest dudes ever. I was watching Ryan stand.
They're
there
all
at a
goofy,
base.
even when it is serious. But these dudes had no
They were
leadership.
just standing there the whole time. It was so funny. And he was just like, "Well, they left me. I left the
So
stream." He
annoying.
texted me. He was like, "Bro, I got in a better one." I logged in. They were in the car moving. I was like, "Too long." And you were like jumping from building to building. I remember that as
Oh
well.
yeah.
You're like, "They're down, medic!" Y'all were just screaming stuff. It
Oh,
was
some
so
guy was
funny.
screaming that. Yeah, but I mean when
He's
you're
behind you.
because it seems like a very slow paced game. But when you get in it and like you actually see how like the pace of the game affects when something small happens or like an enemy's close, it feels like life and death, and you're like shit. But it's not for everybody. That's why I've never talked about it ever.
How many people to a squad? Is it like 4?
So
or
there's
3?
like 6 to 8, and there's
Oh.
positions like grenadier, lat, which is a rocket. There's
Word.
heavy lat, which is like a heavy rocket, medic, and like medics can only heal. Everyone
I'm
gets
sorry.
2 bandages.
You did.
Yeah, everyone gets 2 bandages. Like if you get shot once, like this is the type of game you get shot once, you have to bandage up and heal up.
Word.
Yeah, and then if even then you have to still get the full heals from the medic, but the medics carry like a lot of bandages, so like. But yeah, it's pretty like strategical, so you have to like play your life smart and just like follow the command, and like when you do it right, you see like how the team actually works and shit, because you're like on the map as well, setting up like different positions, attacking points, you're like flanking, doing all this shit, setting up like roadblocks. If you're on like certain teams, like they have like insurgent forces that have like IEDs and shit. So in the beginning of the game, they get to go ahead early and like set traps up for the enemy team. But
no information he's throwing out of you right now.
Because it's hard to like. Grasp.
Is it only on PC?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's keyboard and mouse strictly too, so we're
Really?
all gonna struggle.
Yeah.
Bro, I've actually.
But it's such a slow-paced game. That's how I learned.
I want to learn so
Bro,
hard.
I'm telling you, that game and Siege, because they're kind of slow-paced, both in the sense of like you're not literally like Call of Duty like fucking running and gunning. You kind of get the pacage to learn and like quick react at times, but also like kind of get the feel for keyboard and mouse. So like that's why it's also like I remember like that definitely helped me a lot, because like it's such a slow paced game, you're not worried about dying right away, where you can actually like take time like fucking up. You can just fucking use keyboard and mouse being a noob. So I don't know.
I fuck with keyboard and mouse. I like the flow of it.
I like the way that it's like for first-person shooters, you can aim way better. But besides that, I just don't like how there's so many buttons.
Yeah,
The buttons, and I think the thing that throws me off the most is no vibration. I'm so used to when I'm like binking something
They
that
might
the
have some
vibration.
keyboard.
You know what I hear? Like competitive players in
That would
most
be sweet.
competitive games, they don't like to play with vibration.
It
Yeah,
fucks
they-
up your aim.
Yeah, they rip it out. I remember, like, I used to play with these kids in middle school, and they were like, haha, we ripped our rumbler pads out, because that's what the pros do. He was like, you want to do it to yours? And I was like, no, I'm good. I like the kickback. I need feedback.
But now I feel like I gotta get used to not having it
Yeah.
in order
I mean,
just
that's
to
where
get
it helps.
comfortable playing, you know.
Yeah.
To get
And
good.
if it's no bounce and no recoil, it's like, well, shit, I'm not fighting two things, you know.
For sure.
Wow, I just thought of that. Like, wow, that would probably make a shot.
And you also have the ADS button where it, like, helps you slow. And, like, it's like the sniper.
like a
red
finer-
button. Yeah.
Way of aiming, yeah.
It's definitely more precise. But, it's 8:34.
You gotta head out, big guy.
Yeah, guys, good talking. I was glad to be a guest this week. Yeah.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And thank you. God bless.
Yeah, no, thank
We
you.
love you, Lee. Happy birthday. Shout out, Lee. May 31st.
Next time you guys will see me is my birthday. May
Yeah, he'll be
31st.
on the episode if it's around his birthday.
If it's around my birthday, that's the next time you'll see me. Last special guest. No more guests. No more.
Yeah,
none of
everybody else
that.
out there will leave band.
Yeah, but thank you, Lee.
Thank you. It was a very.
I've been blacklisted by the
guest.
industry.
Holy shut the hell up. Socialist.
Yeah, he's the next Hassan Piker.
Yes, sir.
Psych.
wait.
Yep.
Right.
All right. That was Smoke Circle Podcast episode 9.
Number 9.
Thank you for watching. Thank you again.
Good night,
1,000
guys.
times to Lee. Happy fucking birthday. 3 months
Shout out to
ahead.
everybody watching. We love y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you
Peace the
again.
fuck out.
Peace.
Happy birthday. Good night, Grandma.